Looky there. I was surely looking for the live button to go on. Hey, we have reached day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, a day in a life of an MSer. And today I want to talk to you about tremors. Those of us who suffer with multiple sclerosis, oftentimes, I shouldn't say oftentimes, depending on who you are and your diagnosis, there are tremors, which are involuntary quivers of the hand. That's what it says in the dictionary. All I know is that it is usually my hand or my foot moving in a jerking motion when I don't want it to. So let's say you're writing or typing, and all of a sudden your hand jerks for you to unfortunately make a mistake on the paper. And that jerking motion, I think most of you could probably tell is like this if you're just learning about MS. It's a quick involuntary motion. So that could be of the foot, of the arm, of the leg, of the hand. And it comes out of nowhere. It's not anything that can be controlled. It's not anything that we're we are planning for. So, what is something that can help with tremors? Again, it is part of the nervous system. So you're going to want to do some maintenance, such as cold plunges or a cold shower, things that will calm down the nervous system. Seeing that they come out of nowhere, you're going to have to give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. I know that it can be annoying, especially specifically when you're writing something and you have very nice handwriting and the day has been good to you and you're writing so well and all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere and you feel like it's ruined everything or at least what you're writing on. Give yourself some grace. Realize that it's nothing that you've done, nothing you can do about it. Keep some whiteout around for those of you who do like to write. Luckily, those of you who like to type, it's as easy as hitting the backspace or delete button, but also be patient with yourself on that as well. I know that can be frustrating to someone who used to type and type well and type at a high speed, and your hands aren't doing what you want them to do, whether it be a tremor or whether it just be your coordination. Be patient with yourself and realize that there are some things that can help. So, for those of you who are typing, realize that they now have audio on your computers where you can hit the microphone and you can speak into it and it will type for you. Awesome, 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 awesome sauce. How great is that? I needed that before I had MS. But honestly, the other thing that does that for you, because I know tremors can be a big problem when it comes to holding cell phone, texting on cell phones, dropping the cell phone so often that you just want to be like, no, seriously, I broke it a fifth time. And I just need insurance to take care of it. Don't question me. Yes, I dropped it. Remember, also has audio on there. You can hit that microphone and you're able to speak into it. Remember, sometimes you just have to let people know what's going on with you. And I know you might not feel like it, like you're just like, I shouldn't have to explain myself, and we shouldn't have to explain ourselves. But it's kind of an ease for us to explain ourselves to other people and let them know what has happened or what is going on with us. That way we don't feel so, what's the word? We don't feel negative about ourselves. We're not anxious about it. We've just gotten it all out and told people that they might see some tremors. Same goes for coordination. So I wanted to, so that is Tremors. That is day 12. Day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas. I need to make sure that I get in this picture because we've reached day 12. And I just want to go through with you something else of an MSer, but let's start with day 12. We had tremors today. 11 was sleep issues. Day 10 was mobility aids. Day 9 was slowing the progression. Day 8, coordination. Day 7 was nerve pain. Day 6 was fatigue and lassitude. On the video, I pronounced it as lassitude. It's lassitude. Day 5 is cognition. Day 4 is depression and isolation. Day 3 was medicine. Day 2 was leg strength or weakness thereof, and walking and problems with your feet. And then number 1 was the best of intentions, and I talked about balance. But now that we've gotten all the way back to the phrase best of intentions, those people who are struggling with multiple sclerosis and have been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, anyone who is a loved one of that person, please realize that I broke this up into days. That could be a day in the life of every single last one. We could struggle with balance, walking, fatigue, depression, nerve pain, coordination, and sleep issues and tremors all in one day. I just happened to break it up into 12 days of Christmas. But what you need to understand is that we as MSers, first, what MSers need to understand, you got to give yourself some grace. This is a horrendous disease. It really is, because you never know what you might have to struggle with. But in each of these videos, I hope I gave you some ways to maneuver through whatever ailment might bother you that day. Those of you who are a loved one of those who have multiple sclerosis, you need to learn to be patient as they need to be with themselves. We need other people to be patient with us, because there's no telling what is going to come up. We may look like we're having a great day. On day 10, I talked about mobility aids. I may not need a mobility aid in the morning, but by the evening, I may need a wheelchair. I may not need a mobility aid, and someone else might not need one for the first 3 days of the week. But by day 4, they need one. Don't be so quick to judge people and think that they're faking, because they're not. It's just the way the illness works. It comes out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, when someone may have had balance, they may all of a sudden lose balance, or a tremor might happen. So, for those of you who are dealing with multiple sclerosis, I hope you all know that you can continue coming to the MS awareness page, or Awareness Month for MS. That's the name of the page. And keep coming back here for more information, for more things to come out to you to help. Make sure you check back here, because there are going to be times when I give information on how to deal with isolation, on how to deal with on how to deal with going through the motions, because we're always at home. These will be things that are pinned to the page, and I will make sure that I go back and put them on the descriptions here, because someone did not do that. I could blame it on memory. It does come and go. I remembered at one time and forgot at another. But the biggest thing I want you guys to do is please enjoy your Christmas. Don't let these things bother you. Remember to give yourself grace and that you are making it through with this horrendous illness. And everything is going to be all right because you have the strength to get through it. You know how I know? Because you are getting through it day by day. So take care. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you back here hopefully on Wednesday. Bye.